Hello guys, Cyber Dragon here. And today, for one, we have different music we'll be playing. It's still copyright free, but so it's from the Fat Bat. So check him out, he's good. And today we'll be doing Bradley, part 11. So, let's start. We start with, after all of what happened, the police ask Ida what happened, and Ida was too afraid to say what really happened, just Deku's story. That only fired Deku even more, and got off the hook for what he did. And Deku had a nice relaxing night since his internship was cancelled and he was sent home with Midnight and Eri. But now we cut to the UA staff after what happened, as Midnight is explaining everything that Deku told her from last part. And so, Izuku had to kill Stain. And he's currently at home with Eri, so that's how it happened. This was unexpected. Any ideas on what we should do, Nezu? No. I don't have a clue on what we should do. He obviously wouldn't be punished, but it's Bradley, alright? Since he just killed the man, is he mentally okay? I don't know. He's strong, but when I was there, he seemed broken. Will you think we should have him see a therapist to help him? You know him better than anyone, and he tends to hide his emotions and feelings. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to be helping, not some random person. So I'm his wife after all. Just like when Greg was still around, he helped me. As she looks down, a bit saddened. I understand very well you can act as his therapist, but you must give us a weekly report on his mental state then. Thank you, Nezu. It is no problem, Nomura, but I know this is important. An appropriate time to ask, but an important question. A question to ask, but an important one. What? Since Bradley has been beat Headshot and has eliminated Stain, who should he fight for the finals? That is a tough one. To say I would just say All Might and done, but Bradley would bitch him out. What? Yes, young Bradley is powerful, but I wouldn't say he would bitch me out. Really, All Might? We all... Yes, I'm sure. Alright. Who even thinks All Might would be bitched out by Bradley? Raise your hands. As all the other teachers raises their hands. Well, that's just harsh. You've seen what he's done, and even took out the Nomu at the USJ, which you had troubles with. fair. But if not me, then who? I'm the top hero of Japan. What versus all of us at once? Huh? You mean that all the teachers versus one student showed up? This is Bradley we're talking about. We've seen what he can do. Fair, but shouldn't we increase the weights or of restriction or even to hold us back even more? That is fair. But I want to be a part of this. I'll give a bonus on whoever defeats him, however. Ooh, paycheck. Oh, who said you were gonna beat him? I am his wife, and I know all his secrets. Doesn't that mean he knows all yours too? Yeah, well, I'll think of something. What are you gonna do? God knows you can't beat him with that little scarf of yours. That's why I'm not even gonna be a part of this. Wait, what? Why? I tried to erase this quirk, but it appears to not work. So what can I really do? He outspeeds me. Hold on, huh? You tried to erase this quirk? That's right. How is that even possible? A few possibilities, but none concrete. Well, this is interesting development. We will talk about this later, but for now, everyone is dismissed. I'll start the preparations for the finals. Right. So, they all leave, and Midnight tells Deku about her action as Deku's new therapist. And Deku is happy about this. But now we kind of do the time skip to the end of the internship and when everyone walks back into class. Deku walks in and sits, but he sees Ida. Ah, Ida, I see you doing well. Yes, I am, Bradley. Good, I'm glad to hear it. But you seem nervous. Is everything alright? Yes, everything is fine. And Ida's thoughts? No, it's not. I'm not. Now I'm honestly just scared of you. I used to admire you. Alrighty then. I probably have scared him too much. Well, that's a good thing. So Deku sits back down as Ida just has some sweat coming down him. As Azara walks in. Okay, everyone. Shut up and sit down. Everyone does. Good. Now, everyone, I know you're still exhausted after your internships. But this is important. Your final exams are starting, and I recommend all of you to study and look to study. As Zara looks at the usual people who doesn't study. Also, be sure to train. It's also a physical, not just a mental exam. You have 2 weeks to prepare. Now, on to our current lesson. And, well, really nothing happens during this 2-week time skip. Now. So, he does some light studying, polishes the swords, making sure they're nice and sharp. But realistically, he doesn't need to train. He still does, but this is Bradley. He needs to keep that. The Z cup. And honestly, all the other tests happens, but Deku's all by himself. And as for Bakugo's exam, he will be partnered up with Todoroki and Momo? Showing him that quirks on everything, I guess? I don't know. It's not really important. As now we cut to Nezu. Okay, everyone. First, I want to say good job on everyone. And as you all might have noticed, Bradley never did his test or was partnered up. Yeah, what was up with that? Well, Bradley's test will be more special, to say at least. What kind of special test? Good question, Hagakure. Well, Bradley will be fighting all of us teachers at once. What? This is bullshit! I should be the one fighting everyone because I'm better! You barely passed your test, Baku. You had 2 extra people helping you. Shut it! I'm out of here! Very well then. I'll happily fight everyone. Good way to test the waters, in case. So, good. Now head down to the waiting area. So everyone will be waiting for you, while me and Aizawa won't be participating. Very well then. As Deku walks down, as everyone just watches the monitors. As Deku reaches there, the gates immediately open. So as the gate opens, Deku instantly sees Mike and Vlad is waiting for him. Deku rushes at both. Mike shouts, but Deku covers his ears and tanks the blast, getting closer. And Mike had to stop because Deku is rushed and punched Mike in the throat. Vlad made a blood sword and attacked Deku with it, but Deku turns around, uses his full power, and slashes the blood sword in half. And kicks Vlad in the face, grabbing Mike, slamming him into Vlad. Then, kicking Vlad in the head, knocking him out. Mike was already knocked out from the collision. Deku turns around to have ectoplasm clones kick at Deku, but Deku just slashed at the clone in half. The clone was ectoplasm made more clones sending to attack Deku, but Deku rushes at all of them, cutting them all apart like nothing, and just rushes at ectoplasm. Ectoplasm tries to make more, but Deku got to him and punched him across the face, then slashed at his chest, kicking him across the head, knocking him out. So far so good. Wonder what Nomura will try. Everyone in the monitoring room. Whoa, he just took out 3 pros with no effort put into it. Yeah, Bradley's kind of scary when he's like this. Ida said, you all don't know the half of it. Back with Deku. Deku running full force into the training ground, and while he was running, Power Loaded suddenly bursts out of the ground. Power Loaded thought he would be shocked or surprised, but Deku, while Power Loaded bursting out of the ground, slashed at the arms of the Exos mech. Power Loader fell to the ground before even having a chance. It was a half-decent attempt, as Deku kicks Power Loader in the face, knocking him out. As Deku runs further, but he saw his pink mist starts to roll in. Yeah, I see you're as ready as ever. As Midnight walks in. Think like how Midnight walked towards Mineta and Zero with her whip. Oh, well, how could I know? So, how could I know? How can I not be when I'm fighting my husband? Yes, very well. So, in the monitoring room, are they flirting now of all times? Yes. Now, okay, we shouldn't judge relationships. I guess you're right, Momo. Good. As Momo hugged her from behind. Everyone just stares at them. What? Are you two fucking? So, that's kind of hot. As Jiro stabs both Dinky and Mineta in the head. So, that's enough out of you two. And our relationship isn't for everyone else to look at. So, understood. Back with Midnight and Deku. Enough talk. Time for your punishment. As he gives a seductive look. I always love that face of yours. Oh, Izuku, take me seriously. Fine, I'll take it seriously. Oh my god, he was wearing one of your masks and playing dress up over there. As he points at a random direction. Where? As she looks away, Deku dashes towards her. And, well, so, cuts the backside of her costume up. Not enough to pierce flesh, but let's say they can see her assets. It's Zuko! All the boys, plus any other girls, nosebleed immediately. Nice lingerie in the mirror. Don't you think this is overboard? Oh, you're right about that. So, what do you, as he cuts up the chest part of her outfit, revealing her bra and now panties at this point to her. Suku, ow. Don't worry. I don't think you'll be embarrassed at this time. Plus, you're not even hurt. This is the best way I don't have to hurt you. So, yeah, I guess. Yes. So that's right. As Deku goes to her ear, and I'll give you the whole experience later on tonight. And blows onto her ear, making Midnight quiver a bit. But now that out of the way, as Deku throws a sword at Snipe, cutting Snipe's rifle in half. I must say, it was very creative planning there, but Deku runs at Snipe. Crap! Deku kicks Snipe in the gut, then punch him across the face. See you later in the mirror. I left you my coat. Cover up. Thank you. As Deku's running into the woods, see, hold on, let me think. Odd. So, I figured a teacher would have attacked me by now. As he is dashing around the forest, cement pillars rush at Deku. Deku cuts them and sees cementers as he's making more pillars. As Deku continues to cut them down, dodging and getting closer to them, Cement makes a wall to keep Deku away, but Deku hops over it and Deku uses the bottom of the sword's hilt, hitting him in the side of the head. See, that's most of the teachers down. That only leaves. Ha 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 ha! I am here as Deku turns around and slashes at All Might's chest, then kicks him in the gut, punching him in the face. Deku slashes at All Might again and puts his full power into the punch, knocking All Might out with one hit to the face, as everyone was shocked. Deku thought, I should just kill him now. But too many prying eyes. Deku just walks to the exit and the gate. Izuku Bradley wins. So, I must be getting old. As he looks at the time he made, that is nowhere near the time I should have had. As he goes back to the monitoring room. Well, that was a nice workout. Everyone just stares at him, but Ida is more scared now than ever. Which doesn't go unnoticed by some people. Bakugo. But yeah, and Aizawa too. Is everyone alright? Mina. You just beat All Might! Hagakure. And made all the boys horny too at the same time. Umaga. And girls. I'm going to respond to a statement that isn't about sex. Something in some form. So, what's so special about me beating All Might? He's All Might! Yeah, he's also the #1 hero of Japan. So, the #1 hero is just a title. All Might is only human, not a god, like the way you've been treating him. In all honesty, God is just a pathetic human concept. Izuku, that isn't very nice to wait. Is the truth, Namera. God is just a pathetic way of humanity for praying for things to get better when where they're too pathetic to change anything for themselves. As he's not even looking at anyone. As Midnight thought, what happened to a man I love? As Deku, can't even show my piece of me. I need to hold up a facade. Well, then. That's all done. I should be heading home. Alright, bye. As he walks out. Nemo walked out way later, though. So now Deku's view of religion has been revealed to everyone and doesn't know what to think, but the most saddening part is that it's more that he called them all pathetic. One of the more nicer people in class calling them all pathetic is gonna be weird. It's not so much that his views on religion, but it's more that the fact that he's calling them pathetic is what we're trying to get at. If it's not made that clear, I'm sorry, but you know. Though they thought they were still getting stronger, not just physically and mentally, but their bonds together. AKA Midnight and Deku. While this Deku walks inside and hangs up his swords as he sighs. As Eri runs to him. Papa! Papa! Oh, hello, my little unicorn. What's wrong? It's Mama. She just walked into her room and didn't say anything. Okay, dear. I'll talk to her. As Deku pats Eri's head and turns on TV for her to watch while he goes to talk to Midnight. Deku walks in and up to the room. Midnight is currently on the bed. As Deku turns around to close the door. Nomura, are you okay? I'm fine. She's still lying on the bed. No, you're not. What's wrong? What happened? What happened to the man I love, Izuku? I don't understand what you mean, Nomura. You've been acting so different. So, you were so kind, but lately you said you were so cold and say those things. It's like I'm married to a stranger right now, Izuku. And I just hate it. I hate saying that, Izuku. As she begins to cry. Is it about what I said about the religion? Not really, but it's how you've been calling your friends or other people pathetic and stuff. Seeing and that the way you've been acting. Nomura. In his current thoughts, they are very pathetic. But now he's talking out loud. I never mean to call them pathetic, but more their beliefs. I never intended to call them that. I want to believe you, but it feels like a lie. Is this what it all is, Izuku? A lie? As she looks at the ring on her finger with tear-filled eyes. No, my love for you isn't a lie, and I mean that. And I don't know how else to prove it, apart from my past actions to help you. I know. But how about I tell you the truth about my parents? What? When I was a child, about 4 or 5, I don't remember. I had a very religious family. And when I got my quirk, they see it as the devil. As Deku thinks back to the facility, the scientists beating on him, they abused me, beat me, keep me in a dark room. As Deku thinks more about the facility, it was cold, dark, and lonely. I would beg God to make the pain go away, to save me. He never did, but Uzuko. Think at a time when Uzuko saved him from a beating, Uzuko saved me, not God. And that's why I feel that way about God and pathetic constitution of humanity. And if I offend you, Namura, I'm sorry. Sorry for keeping so much hidden from you. But it's something I don't want to remember. So, you know now. Izuku, I didn't know. Why would you? I never told you. But now you know. You do know. And if it wasn't for Eri and you, probably would have ended a while ago. Thinks about when he's not going to be useful, used by or Uchiko. Oh, Izuku, I'm sorry. As she hugs him, and Deku hugs back. It's fine. Though, since I have you and Eri, since now I have you and Eri. As they both lay down on the bed. Midnight laying on him, so sleeping on his chest. There's that. I need to watch what I say around her, or my whole marriage falls apart. It is about time I fall time to good sleep. End. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed this part. We are currently going to be continuing this series. But I also, guys, hope you will have a fantastic day. I will try to be recording another part before January 31st. Not January 31st, but January 3rd, because that's when I get my wisdom teeth removed, so you won't be hearing me do a what if for a while. But I'll keep you all posted regularly. And we'll be discussing some new options for what ifs we'll probably be doing soon. And some other stuff, too. So I hope you all have a good day. Cyber Dragon out.